Leftists and woke cultists are ramping up their rhetoric, and they are getting more and more violent. And in my opinion, they should be getting banned for what they are actually doing, because it is incitement to violence. And not only is that illegal, it actually violates multiple social media platforms' terms of service and their rules. Roll this up over at phantompulse.com. You can find the link in the description below. I encourage you to head on over there, become a paid subscriber, so you can help us root out this evil ideology that is trying to destroy our culture and our society, and leads to absolutely awful, evil things like lying, libeling people, and calling for violence, and trying to laugh it off when they know exactly what they are doing. So, Grummz, aka Mark Kern, he's the former World of Warcraft team lead. He exposed how these violent leftists are skirting X's violent content policy and rules, despite posting outright libel and death threats. His expose comes in the wake of this guy, Airbagged, whose real name is David Paul Rivera. He was arrested back in 2020 in Charleston, South Carolina, for malicious injury to personal property. That was during a Black Lives Matter riot. And this guy is a total scumbag. He is very evil. He has no qualms about lying about people, and he does it on a regular basis. And then he has no qualms about creating GIFs, creating images to promote violence against the people that he disagrees with. One of those is Grummz himself, as well as Endymion. You can see here, just straight up libel right here. Zero evidence to this, just totally lying about Endymion. And what did Endymion say? I remember that women that suddenly out of nowhere cut their hair, remove makeup, and in general try to look worse on purpose is because they were likely assaulted or abused. So to dissuade it from happening in the future, they deliberately sabotage their own looks so it doesn't happen again. I hope that's not the case here, but sadly it could be. And Endymion is absolutely right. This is all well documented. And what does this lunatic say? He says, "You are a rapist." Absolute lie, 100% lie. It's disgusting. It's evil, and just vile stuff. It's illegal too. This is illegal. Libel is illegal, and it is wrong. And there should be consequences for this in our society. We should not be allowing people to consistently lie over and over and over again, especially evil lies like this. But this, I mean, again, this guy does this all the time, right? So Endymion obviously responded saying, yeah, that guy is an unhinged loser. He's just mad that everything he supports falls apart, and his side is losing horribly all year. They only act like this because we're winning. Keep it up, fellas. So kind of brushing it off, but obviously this is disgusting. This is absolutely disgusting, and it's unacceptable. And so Grummz then exposed how Airbag gets away with it. But before we get to that, I do want to point out this is the X violent conduct policy here. It does say explicitly threatening, inciting, glorifying, or expressing desire for violence is not allowed. It's not allowed. And they define violent speech: content that threatens, incites, glorifies, or expresses desire for violence or harm. And that's exactly what this guy does. He literally posts GIFs like this of Grummz' avatar getting smashed and beat with a hammer. And he does this over and over again. I mean, it's not just here. I mean, pick a hammer, any hammer is another response he did to Endymion. He's threatening violence against this guy. He's inciting violence. This violates X's policy, and it's illegal. This guy's trying to incite violence against people he disagrees with. It's wrong. It's absolutely wrong. So Grummz then explained how he's able to get away with this, right? He posted this over on X. He says, Endymion is becoming too big a threat to the narrative. The tweet below shows the guy who has been the key source of all the lies attacking my wife, kids, and career at Blizzard. He lied and impersonated being a former employee of mine to make it seem real. Now he's lying about Endymion about being a rapist. He is. He created the original hammer GIF and the murder GIF snuff porn mod evading genre and encouraged his followers to make more. This time, including Endymion in the murder GIFs. Like, again, he does this all the time. I just shared a couple examples. The stuff is disgusting, it's sick, and it's evil. And it's illegal, and he should have to pay the consequences for it. His latest act was to pay an artist to have me actually killed in a mouthwashing GIF, which is what I just showed you. His MO is to repeat the same lies over and over and brigade his followers to do the same until the lies stick by spamming replies. He does this on X and his Twitch streams. This is called poisoning the well, attack from the radical leftist playbook. They can't beat you at your points, so they spread lies to try to isolate your followers and prevent new ones from following you and prevent your message from getting out. So Grummz explaining how this all works, explaining how it's a tactic that they use, and it shouldn't be allowed. It should not be allowed. It's already illegal. There's obviously already policy on X that shows that this should not be tolerated, that it breaks their policy, and X should step in. They should actually investigate this guy and ban him because he is clearly violating their policy on violent speech and violent conduct. He is clearly calling for people to be violently attacked. This is what he's doing right here. Pick a hammer, any hammer. And then having Grummz be violently attacked in a GIF form, clearly incitement to violence. And X should take action and ban this guy immediately. And not only should X take action, I actually think that law enforcement should start investigating people like this and begin taking action against them as well, because incitement to violence is also illegal. Enough is enough. We will not let another Summer of Love 2020 happen. We will not let these people lie over and over and over again until it turns into where they're looting and burning cities down, killing people. We've seen how this stuff works. We've seen it play out already. Enough is enough. People like this should be arrested. They should be taken off the streets. They should not be allowed to have social media because they are actually trying to endanger their fellow man. And that is absolutely unacceptable. It's illegal and it's immoral. But let me know what you guys make of this. Let me know in the comments below. I mean, just look at this. 1.8 million views on this. And he's getting paid for this too. Disgusting. Anyways, let me know what you guys make of this. Let me know in the comments below. Remember to always be charitable, especially to each other, and to always, always speak the truth.